Hello, this is week 4 for discussion board, and today I would like to argue in favor using a thin client approach for software architecture. Personally, I really enjoy thin clients mostly because the way that our world's connected now, with being able to have internet access pretty much anywhere in the United States or even globally, it's getting a lot better in a lot of countries. But it benefits particularly smaller companies or smaller um, software that can't be locally installed on a lot of devices. I know particularly I'll use the example of I do it daily with work at Cerner. Is Cerner hosts all of the software and all of the applications for a large number of clients that they host. And it's beneficial to those smaller clients or smaller hospitals because Cerner has servers that can hold a lot more of that data, have higher processing abilities, have better hardware that's very expensive for smaller clients to have. And it works pretty much with any company, whether it's large or small. Someone that has the ability to host a server that can hold all that data, do all those continual upgrades, security, without having to have software installed locally on a device that device may not be up to specifications, but that server can, which and then on the client side, it makes it a lot easier because if your computer has the right specifications, the right RAM, the right processors, just the right level, it could just use that internet connection to log into that server that's being hosted and pull the applications down. Like I said, particularly at work with Cerner, since Cerner holds a lot of all the applications for their clients, they can host it on their server, and then all the clients have to do is log in through special access and special permission or special username and passwords that they give people just to log in, and then they can just basically view the application and the software on their computer, and they don't have to have it locally installed. And basically, what this means is that the load on the network is held at the server side. If you had all the software installed locally on a computer, if it's a lot of data, it could take a long time for things to load and for things to process, especially if you have multiple different softwares, if you have multiple applications installed. Sometimes computers don't age very well, as you guys know, with putting more and more data onto it, which slows it down, slows down the processing, has to read more data. But if you're accessing it from a server, if you only want one application at a time, when you log out of that other application, your computer has all of its systems devoted just looking at that one application. Unlike if you have it all installed on your local computer, once you get out of that one application, you still have all that data that's holding a spot on your local device. So using a thin client, I believe, is very beneficial. It breaks up the load on the actual device and holds it more at the server level, and that is very helpful to a lot of people that either can't afford those servers or don't have the money to invest in really high-tech computers or really high processing computers that can process all those softwares at once, and it doesn't have to require the reinvestment of new computers and new upgrades on those computers because the storage got full. The server can host all that, the server can hold all of that, the permanent information, and then all you have to do is log in through an internet connection and run that application like normal. So I believe that thin client is better used in today's world. But yeah, please let me know what you think, and love to hear your thoughts. Thanks.